It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of Formula One action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher, who made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats, although the boats today could come in very handy. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Albon, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Antonelli, Sainz, Tsunoda, and Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Hülkenberg, Colapinto, Bortoletto, Ollie Behrman, and Jack Doohan. Lawson and Paul Aaron rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Alongside me here in the commentary box today, former racing driver extraordinaire Naomi Schiff. Now, you'll remember back from your racing days, Ant, working with the team and getting to know them is oh so important.
All right, let's have a quick radio check. afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, Lando, Leclerc behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not our best executed race, obviously, but still some points on the board for both of us. So well done, but you know, we need to do better.
Charles Leclerc. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone.